Welcome, Scorpio, to your chakra reading for July. Hope your friend's doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Beautiful Scorpios. Let's see. We have the solar plexus chakra coming out. I can. Really getting into the intention of doing things and knowing that you can do it, and keep telling yourself, I can do this. Bringing out that beautiful positive energy. I can listen. So something is going on. This is the throat chakra. This is about communication. This is listening, speaking, using that creativity. Of course, this one's about listening closely to learn and saying, I can. And maybe it's about listening to your own intuition. When you know something is going on, you can listen to the intuition, and then maybe also listen to this other person and know whether or not they're talking, what is good or what is wrong. I'm talking about that financial material changes. Okay, so listening to that, talking about the roots of yourself, going straight to the base chakra over here, the root chakra, talking about that vitality, having the needs met. These are for the stability and the needs of yourself, and we're talking about financial material changes. So listening to what these people have to say. Are they saying something that's worth listening to? And using your own intuition to pretty much say, hey, you know what? I can do this. Maybe what they're saying and speaking, you realize it's not as hard as I thought it was. We'll see how that goes. There's something better, the angels say. Wow, and the something better is moving positively forward. So positive movement forward for that root chakra, for those needs being met. So got a lot of chakras coming out over here. So the overall is having the understanding that you can do this. So when all these things are popping up, it's like, I don't know, you're talking about a lot of work over here to get to this, but then you can tell yourself, you know what, it's really not that much work. I can do this. And even if it is, I can still do it. Picking up pointers from things. Maybe that's all it is too. And then using your intuition about what it is you can do and what you don't want to do. How about that one too? Let's see. Clarifying on Scorpio over here. Right now you don't want to take this risk. There's something risky going on that you're afraid of making this leap of faith. And I think it's fear. I think there's a lot of fear to maybe it's a little hard work, or you feel like it might not work out, or maybe you feel like you can't do this. It's, so you're juggling the thoughts within your mind about, which, maybe, listening to bits and pieces, trying to figure out what is the good piece and what's the bad piece. So there's a lot of juggling in your mind whether or not you should take this risk. Is this risk worth it? That's really what it feels like. And there's something deep within you that's saying, I can do this. I just don't. Maybe you don't know how to start, or there's a little fear. We'll find out in a minute if that devil card comes up, right? Listening. Making sure that you're listening carefully to everything that's going on around this situation. Listen to your intuition. There it is right there. Perceiving things from a whole cup. So it's almost like you have to look down within the whole cup to understand what's going on. It's like you perceive a lot of what they're saying. It just feels like you have to juggle a lot of what's going on. Some of the opportunities that you feel like maybe you cannot do this. It could be counsel. I see the support in the counsel, so it feels like there is somebody counseling this, speaking to you. It could be another water sign, it could be a Pisces or a Scorpio who is saying, hey, look, this is this way, and I just feel like it's a lot. It could be a lot of different kinds of opportunities going around, so it just feels like listen to what you need to listen to. Take in what you need, and then you can do it, right? It just feels like whatever they're saying. And there's that listening again. Staying calm and cool. The Queen of Swords is very knowledgeable, and it's getting your needs met. And it does feel like whoever is speaking this, and maybe it's a Gemini or an Aquarius, because I have both cards, it seems like they kind of have your needs, right? They're speaking of things that is possible. I just feel like there's, and you know there's a possibility for this positive movement. You just need to keep that chakra going. I think there's a little downplay here from yourself, that whatever they're speaking, you're having, I don't know if I want the risk. I'm just scared to risk it all. I still feel a little doubt and a little, like I said, fear-based. But you need, Spirit says you need to listen. It feels like there was somebody guilty of giving you bad advice before, and maybe that's why you don't want to listen this time. But Spirit is saying you need to say, I can do this one. This one you can actually do. Put yourself out there. Say, I can have this material changes. You know what? There's something going on that, you know, and maybe you have two different councils going on, two different people speaking, maybe even three different people speaking. And you're just taking in all the little bits and pieces. Wow. Yeah, but there will be victory. But it does feel like somebody is guilty. It could have been a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. And that's a Capricorn card who was guilty of giving bad advice before. And it could have, it could have totally hurt. So you had separated yourself from that situation. And this is why you kind of separate yourself from this situation of kind of juggling both pieces around, because of bad advice before. But whatever these other people are talking about, yeah, it seems like there could be an Aries around you. Could be a possibility. Maybe your husband, your boss, somebody. Another person of wise counsel, maybe they're the same person. They see the victory within this. So whoever the other wise counsel is like, you need to get on board. You can do this. Or we can do this. And there really feels like they're taking the leadership over here, and they want you to also take the leadership. There is a leadership role here that's saying you can, you know, this is possible. Something better, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, wow. Yeah, so even if you're taking in 3 different cups over here and worried about bad advice again, I would listen to all 3, because there's definitely, once you start putting those together and really listening, and I would say like taking notes, you're going to realize you can do this, and it will be worth the risk, because you're going to bring in the Wheel of Fortune. There is definitely something better. I'd say take notes on this. Yeah, keep yourself passionate about going forward. And it does look like if you do have this Aries around you, they are passionate about getting this going. They really want this going. They see you juggling around. Maybe they're juggling the ideas around too. But whatever you're juggling around, I feel that they know that this is, yeah, where they want to be. Positive movement forward. So I would say that whoever is speaking this, especially the swords person that you might be dealing with, the one that's more calm, more cool, they're the ones that are really going to get you moving on this. So I would really pay attention to that person. You might not know that they're a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, right? But you know that that's the person who's cool, confident, and seems to really want to get your needs met, right? So you'll know who that person is. And they're the ones that always keep you reassured. They're the ones that always keep you, like, I know that, you know, there's going to be great things happening. They don't, you know, there's no conning. It's just pure. There's a pureness to it. You know that though too, because they're not antsy. They're not this. They're not that. Where the way this Capricorn might have been like, yeah, come on, you know, you can get the deal. You know, they're not, wheeling and dealing, I guess is the way, or fast talking or anything like that. They're just kind of cool in their chair. And they're the ones that are going to get you moving. Those are the ones you really want to listen really carefully to, and they're the ones that are like, okay, fine, I can do this. Because no matter what it is, you're going to be juggling this around, and it's going to happen, right? There is something better. So keep it, yes. So listen to your own intuition, like I had said earlier. You know, listen to your own intuition when you're juggling these around. There's nothing wrong with juggling it around. Juggling it around is the good thing. That way you don't get conned again, right? Into putting money into something that's not going to work. Or, you know what I mean? Or taking steps that are going to lead to failure. So this way, when you are listening to this person, you're going to be able to use all of this, you know, higher intuition to be able to say, okay, I can do this, because I see now where I can weigh my pros and cons and say, ah, I see that. And that will get rid of the fear or that feeling like it's an overall risk, you know, because risks have to be taken no matter what if we're going to do things, right? Yes, and this will bring in your prosperity, okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.